and welcome to episode 11 of Forever Everton, the former FM20 beta save. We're 19 games in, we're sat in 7th and we're on 36 points, and it's not been a bad time. It's time to show you the Everton triple that we went through. I've tweeted about it. We had basically 3 games, Everton triple, the Arsenal triple, sorry. We had 3 games against Arsenal. The first was in the Premier League, and I should go back to where we were before that, which is, of course, the last game against Middlesbrough, which we went through in the quarter-final to the semi, and drew, of course, against Liverpool, which is going to be our games today, or at least one of them is, because I didn't realise how many games there was between the legs. So we'll do the first leg, and I'll probably do a second episode for the second leg, because we might even do a special and do the fourth round of the FA Cup and the semi-final of the League Cup together, but we'll see. Like I say, my initial plan was to show you both legs, but I'd have so many games to play in between, I'm not going to have time to get it recorded tonight. So anyway, after the win over Middlesbrough on penalties, we went up against Bournemouth in the league. We were at home. Lovely 3-0 victory, including a Tapsoba missed penalty. Could have been 4-0, but there you go. But yeah, a decent performance. I was happy with it. Again, we've been decent this season. We're not perfect. We're not title challenges yet, but as you can see, especially compared to last season, we've been pretty solid. So I'm quite happy with that. After Bournemouth was our first game against Arsenal, which I was expecting to be a bit tougher. We came away 3-2 victors, and we outplayed them. We really did. I mean, as you can see, they did not play badly, but when you look, neither did we. Well, apart from Boyd Moyes Keane, he didn't have a good game, bless him. But yeah, we still came away 3-2 victors. The one from Ozil at 94th minute did make me twitch very slightly, because you know how these things can go. And as you can see, they had the greater number of shots, albeit only 5 of them were on target. So, and a greater amount of possession too. So, like I say, we did quite well to keep on top of that. The next game against Arsenal wasn't quite as good. We were at home this time, ironically, having beaten them 3-2 away. We lost 3-1. They just dominated the heck out of us and just ran through us. Got a lot of bookings. We had half of our shots on target at least. And but we didn't do so well on the possession front either. And like I say, well, they stuffed us 3-1. Fortunately, that wasn't the most important game of the 3 as far as I was concerned, because that was the FA Cup third round. And look at that, we managed to win 2-1. Fairly simple game. I say we pretty much dominated them the whole time. Pepe did manage one at the 90th minute, but as you can see, we were that bit better than them this time, and part of that was obviously changing the tactics to be a little bit more like they were in the first game. Arsenal certainly in this are very much what's the word I'm looking for? Put it this way, we played counter-pressing and like heavy counter-pressing and heavy pressing football and counter-attacking and all the rest of it. And we just kept dispossessing them and get the ball off them. So that was great. And like I say, that was pretty much what happened in the first game. And then I went to a sort of a less pressing style for this. And sure enough, we got hammered 3-1 at home. And like I say, part of the reason for going less pressing because of how well we did in the previous game. But like I say, we're through to the fourth round of the FA Cup, which is against Chelsea away, unfortunately. And today's game is the first leg in the League Cup semi-final, and it is at home to Liverpool. Before we get into things, I just want to give you a quick view of the club vision here at Everton, just to see how we're doing. As you can see, I'm getting a B for my manager performance, which is fantastic. They're very pleased at the entertaining football we play. They're delighted at how we're doing at signing players under the age of 23. I think other than Thomas Partey, everybody is under the age of 23 that I've signed. Develop players using the club's youth system. It is too early to tell. In terms of the 5-year plan, we're on course to work within the wage budget. On this occasion, I think that we are over the wage budget again. By about 100,000 by the looks of things. So yeah, that's not ideal, and that's partially because of our recent arrival. But other than that, they're happy with how the changing room's going. Oh, sorry, I was over here, wasn't I? So sign players to sell for a profit. I'm not particularly happy with this thing. Clearly, you know, Everton have got money troubles in terms of making money, which is unfortunate. But I'm not very good at signing players to then sell on later on. But we'll see what happens. The reserving judgment, because I don't think I've sold anybody. And then 4-year contracts, first-team players. They're not judging that, apparently. I don't know what that means. But anyway, as you can see, the current season, Premier League top half, they're very happy with where we are, and we will be a little bit further up by the time we finish. 6th round, they're very pleased. Oh, they're pleased that we're going to get to that if we get past. Good God, I've forgotten who it is. Let's go quickly look at the schedule and remind myself. Yeah, it is the Chelsea. We got past Arsenal, but will we get past Chelsea? We'll see. The EFL quarterfinal. Well, we achieved that because we reached the quarterfinal as a minimum. Albeit it was only favoured. But we are now in the semi, which is exciting. And Challenge for Silverware, we've considered to be passed. The board are delighted that the team have managed to surpass the objectives set in winning silverware in addition to the previously outlined objectives. We recognise you have gone above and beyond our expectations and believe the club to be in safe hands for the future. That's good, but I haven't actually won anything yet. That one was put up as passed when we got past the quarterfinal of the Cup. The EFL Cup that they only favoured, and it wasn't that important. So clearly that's good enough to say that I'm challenging, but it kind of suggests that I've won something. In winning silverware in addition to the previously outlined objectives, but we haven't won anything. Let's have a quick look at the competitions just in case I'm being stupid. Oh look, no, we haven't won anything because neither of the cups are over. Don't know if that's a fault or an error or what, but I passed it. So I'm happy with that. We're on a B. Nobody's threatening my job for a change. Even Joe Raw's happy. So these are all good news. So I'm a little bit upset. I've just tweeted about this. I don't know if it's actually a bug or what, but I was playing through last night and I didn't really notice what had happened. But the point that Brexit came in and gave us all the new rules for Brexit. Kim Pembe lost his work permit. Our top defender, like top first choice defender, who's still improving, who we are supposedly signing at the end of the season for another 39 million on top of what we've already paid in fees. And he can't play because he doesn't have a work permit. It's just gone. I can't apply for a work permit. I guess I can at the point that I sign him, but but I can't. See, that's the other thing. Oh, look, I can't terminate the loan. If I don't play him, are Paris Saint-Germain going to come and complain that I'm not playing him enough too? This feels like a bug. I haven't reported it yet. I've just tweeted out just to see if it is a bug. Really, it might just be the way it works out. If it is, it's stupid. Absolutely and utterly stupid. So, I don't know. Okay, it is time for Everton at home to Liverpool in the League Cup semi-final first leg. Further to that thing I just was complaining about with regards to not being able to play Kim Pembe because he no longer has a work permit, but I can't cancel loan and all the rest of it. Apparently it is a bug and they do know about it, so maybe it'll get sorted out. It's kind of taken the wind out of my sails a little bit. I've been enjoying this Everton save, and Kim Pembe was very much a key player for me, certainly moving forward, and I had intended to maybe continue beyond the end of this season, and I say maybe, I was very keen to be honest, because until that happened, I was having a great time. We're not short of defenders, it's not like I've got to play youth players, but Abraham's going to become first choice when really he's a backup, so it's just not a great situation to be in. Anyway, in goal, it's Pickford, a back four of Delph, because Dean's still injured, Abraham, Tapsoba, and right back is Kenny. Defensive midfield, Berg. Central midfield, Almendra and Partey. Left wing, Iwobi. Right wing, Calvert-Lewin. Up front, it's Anthony. Just going to bring your attention. This is, of course, the new signing. We got a new Mazzala. Came in a couple of days ago. He's under 23, as per the club's requirements in terms of purchases. He's also a Wunderkid. So we'll see how he does. But like I say, he was a bit of a steal, really. We only got him for about, 5.5 million. That's not bad at all. He hasn't got much of a playing history to speak of, but in terms of what he looks like, he's going to get his start against, in probably one of the biggest games that we've had since we started the save, which is home to Liverpool in the first leg of the League Cup semi-final. It's a derby and a semi, you know what I mean? So it's a big game. So, yeah, hopefully he'll have a good time. It's a great way to introduce him, I guess, after the dressing room. We should challenge the team to go out and prove a point. All right. The media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and prove a point. I feel like I want to tell him to... no pressure on you tonight, because it's your first game, mate. No pressure, just go out there and see what you can do. Everton in the blue with the white shorts. Liverpool, of course, in the all-red. I do miss the kickoff. Have I mentioned that? Do I ever say that? Because I do. I miss it. And it is an Everton kickoff. Berg to tap sober. It's raining at Liverpool. Oh, no, sorry, at Everton. Calvert-Lewin. Kenny. Oh, he's trying to get... Oh, dear. He gets taken down by Robertson. We got a foul. That's a free kick for Everton. Anthony puts it in. It's cleared. Firmino now on the counter-attack for Liverpool. Berg gets in there. Calvert-Lewin starts to counter-attack. Iwobi. Partey. Calvert-Lewin. Edge of the box. He's better than he should be. Partey. Better than he should be. There's a statement. Berg at Kenny. Kenny now. He's been solid for a little. Youngster who's come through the team. Very, very happy with him. He is getting replaced if I stay in, but we'll see. Berg. Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Let's get a cross in. Or force a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Good effort. I'm going to put it on the key highlights because we appear to be pressing quite nicely here. Which, considering whom we don't have. Tapsober's looking aggressive. Alright, don't think that's a good thing. Let's get creative. Nobody has had a shot yet. Nobody's still had a shot yet. We're coming up to 10 minutes and nobody's had it. Oh, there we go. Liverpool have had the first shot. Let's go positive. Let's see what happens. You know what we're also going to do? Yeah, no, we're going to stick with the possession football. Let's stay with the possession football. Come on, Everton. Oh, we've had a shot on target now and a shot. That's good news. Come on, Everton. Show some passion. Or show some highlights either. Oh, don't be frustrated, Tapsober. Or you, Delph. Can I demand more? Oh, throw in for Everton. Delph to Berg. Delph to Anthony. Looking for a cross. Iwobi. Cross in. Calvert-Lewin heads it at the keeper. Either that or the defender headed it back. Whomever, because they were all over Calvert. Okay, Partey. Iwobi. Alexandra, what's his name? Almendra, sorry. Oh, bad pass there, Dybala. Oh my good. Oh, that was a... I couldn't even say his name, but it didn't really matter because he put it terrifically wide. Let's get creative, boys. How about that? Any second now. Throw in for Liverpool. Calvert-Lewin, who has been booked. Unfortunately, he's obviously pressing hard this game. Okay, I'm going to put us back to cautious now that they're coming forward a bit. Goal kick. Ish. Oh my good no. Kieta. Good job, Pickford. Corner. Dybala to take it. Abraham clears only as far as this fella. I can't see his name. Tan. There's not a whole lot of names I recognise in there. I don't really know the Liverpool team these days. Coming up to 34 minutes. And it is still 0-0. Everton, 4 shots, 2 on target to Liverpool's 5 with 3 on. We're fouling a bit more. I think it... Show some passion, maybe? How about that? Oh, yeah, you got upset by that last time, didn't you? Looks like it's free kick for Liverpool. Oh, my God, and it's a goal. Fabinho squeezed it in at the end of the post there. Everton 0, Liverpool 1. Just for 40 minutes. Yeah, look at that. Just an excellent take and set piece. I can't really fault my boys for it. Kenny with the throw-in. Berg. Kenny with the cross. Oh, Iwobi wanted to be there. He really, really did. Wow, he's just putting it over the top to his front men. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with the lower defensive line. I'm going to be wider as well because they are coming in from the wings a bit. I'm going to check to see if it's a penalty from the VAR, and it's not. It's a free kick, thank God. Good job, Kenny. Dybala. Ping, ping, pong, and Lovren gets his third goal of the season. Everton 0, Liverpool 2. I'm not upset at being beaten by Liverpool, but it does. I don't want to get beaten too. I don't want to get beaten too heavy in this here first leg. Well, we're at home anyway, so I don't know. Tapsober's having an AF game. We wouldn't be having this trouble if Kimpembe could play. I'm saying that. He might still have a bad game, might old Tapsober. Holgate's coming on. Holgate's been pretty solid. You know what? I'm going to swap Holgate and Abram. And let Abram be the stopper. What else? What else? Oh, Almendra's not having a great first game. That's fine. Let's bring in Gomez. And nobody up front really has anything happening. Let's bring off Calvert-Lewin for Moise Keane. And let's put Keane out on the left. And I will be out right and leave Anthony up front. Actually, I wonder... yeah, that mean putting Keane up front and you don't like to play up front. Could bring on Sandro. Why didn't I undo that last one? Let's take up Calvert-Lewin for Sandro. I'm going to put Sandro up front. And we're going to put Anthony out right. Okay, that's my 3 subs. Yeah, disappointing is not the word I would use. Show me something else. Tell you what I do want to do. I'm just going to try being very pressy and see how that goes. Yeah, let's try and counter press and counter attack and see if that works. See if we can't dispossess Liverpool a bit. Partey's anxious. Abrams anxious. He misses Kimpembe too. Come on, Everton. Let's get one back. How about that? Show some passion. I keep pressing that and you keep getting upset. So, oh, there we go. Now you're fired up. That's what I wanted the last time I hit it. Come on, Kenny. You can do better. 50 minutes gone. 52 minutes coming up to. Push forward, maybe? Oh. Lovren with a free kick. Tan. Out wide to Aarons. And he's just running past our players. Just running past him. Running through him might as well be. Demand more. Come on, Everton. Kenny's getting even worse. Iwobi's not improving. Anthony's not improving. Sandro at least is not being rubbish. I'm going to go nuts. Let's go attacking. Just can also run at defence too. Just because. That's what they're doing to us. And we're not stopping them. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Where I went wrong with that? What I should have done is actually gone much higher. Let's try it that way. Get past that, Liverpool. Come on, Everton. There we go. Let's be inspired and get some goals. Looks like we're pushing. About time. We've had the better possession, apparently, which shows they're playing a more countered game. Come on, Everton. Anything? Oh, don't be anxious, Abram. You're doing all right. Let's make changes here. Is there anything I'm missing off the analysis? He's off tackles for Delph. Missing Dean in that spot, that's for certain. Corner for Liverpool. Chamberlain puts it into the middle and Pickford catches it. We're on 80 minutes, coming up to 81 minutes. Come on, Everton. Let's do something. Anthony puts the ball out for Iwobi and he scores. We've pulled one back. Unless we're going to get an offside. Going to go back to the VAR, and the VAR is called off. It calls it like, oh, Iwobi. That's screwed your game a bit, hasn't it? Not that you were doing great anyway. Picked up a wee bit. Becker kicking it out for Liverpool. Delph tries to find Iwobi, but Aaron's now coming forward for Liverpool. Gomez. Holgate. Finds Iwobi. Iwobi coming forward. Sandro. 1-on-1 and he scores. Is that one in? Yes. 2-1. Come on, Everton. There's still 4 minutes plus stoppage time to get another. Nice work from Iwobi with the run forward. Liverpool's Aaron's gave us that one. Thank you very much. Sandro with his 6th goal of the season. I think I should be giving Sandro more starts. I think that earned him one. Go on, demand more. Go on, one last shot. Come on. It's not going to happen, is it? Nope. Well, Everton 1, Liverpool 2. Goal from Sandro in the 87th minute. We were better second half. Not that these stats necessarily tell us so, but little bit disappointed, but we are up against Liverpool, and Liverpool did win the league last season. I don't think they had a 4th this season. They're not quite as fabulous as they were. I noticed Salah wasn't playing. Is he still at the club? Yes, he's injured. 7 weeks and 3 months. He's injured for a while. That's a shame because, well, it's a shame for them, not a shame for us. Because it means he also won't be back. Oh, he might be back for the next game. 3 months, no, he won't be. Of course he won't. Idiot. So, yeah. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. I'm just going to... Oh, we appreciate their efforts, do we? You gave it your best. I'll accept that. You certainly gave it your best in the second half. I wouldn't say that best overall. But guess what, Sandro? You were getting to start some games after your performance there. That was brilliant, mate. Well done. At least you got us that 1 goal back. We will at least go into the second leg only 1-0 down. Just wanted to show you this little tidbit just more from interest's sake, because obviously in the other save that I have going, the playing for set pieces, we're looking to instill that as a philosophy. Liverpool, their prowess was in dead ball situations as they scored all of their goals from set pieces. Which is true, they did. But I'd like to see that come up for Esberg, or indeed one of the future teams I'm going to be managing in that save. It would be a validation, should we call it. So for our final review then, we'll just commiserate over the 2-1. It was interesting. I've got my assistant manager handling the after the game business. Where is it? Yeah, Boa Morte. Disappointed and not disheartened. There's some positives we can take home with this. It's true, we were much, much better in the second half, and I will be rolling it out against Liverpool, starting with the tactics we finished on that second half, and actually try and press them back. So like I say, worked to treat against Arsenal, and we looked better in the second half against Liverpool, having gone on to a much more pressing game. So that's definitely what's going to be happening. In terms of who's coming up for us next is West Ham, which will be a tough game because there they are up in 3rd. They've had a fabulous season so far. And beyond that, as I say, we've got... Whoops. Yeah, we've got a few tough games now. Really, this entire month is going to be tough. We've got West Ham twice. We've got Chelsea twice. And... we've already had Arsenal and Liverpool, so what does that tell you? Plus we've got Man United in there. So yeah, in terms of the league, we've got West Ham, Chelsea, Man United. That's 3 tough games. And then we are away at Watford, which I don't even know where Watford are at the moment. 13th, so below us. That'd be nice maybe to beat them. And then Chelsea in the FA Cup 4th round, and then Liverpool on the second leg. So that's Liverpool twice this month as well. And then we got West Ham again in the Premier League. So in the same month, we're playing West Ham twice in the league. Chelsea, I mean, okay, at least they're not in a row, but I don't know if it's badly organised or what to have 2 West Ham Premier games in the same month, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That is our next game, and it'll be the first time we've actually played them this season. In terms of when I come back, it'll be for the Liverpool semi-cup final, leg 2. EFL Cup semi-final, leg 2 even. And I'll let you know what happens in the meantime, and of course how we get on in the FA Cup 4th round against Chelsea. So if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.
We'll forever